that will not be in the episode.
It's me.
Oh, Jimmy's mom. Oh, jeez. Don't get me started on Jimmy's mom.
Gosh dang it, Carl. Shut up. Don't you know Goofy's waiting for you in the basement? Get out of here.
Gosh, come to my Fungeon.
Oh, boy. It's going to be a good one tonight.
Okay,
What is
so...
the intro?
Bruh, you're such a nerd.
Did we do it? Did we do a good one?
Mine's so messed up.
I don't know, but I
tried.
think so.
Alrighty then.
All right. Rev.
My LED lights got unplugged.
Let's
Oh,
get
no.
ready to rumble.
Please stand by.
Wow. 10 seconds in and already technical difficulties. We're doing great.
Please stand
We're doing
by.
fabulous.
All is not lost. We
Calm
are here
down.
to protect you. Please stand by.
No.
All is not lost. We are here to
excuse me, gentlemen.
you. Please stand
Wow.
Alright.
That was an intro.
No, that will not be in the episode.
by. Says
Hi,
you.
everybody.
Guess who edits these?
Hello.
Not me. It's Devin.
It's me.
Oh, Jimmy's mom. Oh, jeez. Don't get me started on Jimmy's mom.
Gosh dang it, Carl. Shut up.
Stop it. Can't you see how this fighting's tearing us all apart?
Don't you know Goofy's waiting for you in the basement? Get out of here.
Gosh, come to my Fungeon.
Oh, boy. It's
What is
going to be a
the
good one
intro?
tonight.
Okay,
What is
so...
the intro? Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Already Distracted. Your
We
favorite
are already
podcast.
distracted.
We're three individuals who may or may not have ADHD talk about things.
Oh, there's no may or may not.
Just do.
I think we might be marinated in autism as well, just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, anyway.
We should get sponsored by Adderall, like an Adderall company.
I don't know if they do that.
Who knows, they
then our
might pay
podcast
real good.
Would be boring. Anyway,
Alright, I'm ready.
takes Adderall. Hello, gentlemen. Today we're going to discuss the dictionary.
Hey, Ben, want to finish our introduction?
I already did.
Oh, he wasn't listening.
Well, that
Exhibit
would've
A.
done as well.
Exhibit A. Please put in the picture of Taylor's face that I got.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm fine with that. It's great.
That could be a T-shirt.
It's honestly good.
We need to chill the beans on the t-shirts.
I
Okay.
have like 30 t-shirt ideas already.
That's
I
true.
weren't mine, by the way.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So today, in a world where paranormal meets normal.
I thought we already did the alien episode.
No, today we're actually doing ghosts.
Oh.
So
Wait,
we
wait.
are going to be talking.
Cue the spooky. We gotta set the mood. Okay, I'm red and scary now. I'm good.
Yes.
Anyway.
So today we're going to talk about phantasms, ghosts, spirits, the paranormal. But it's not going to be like our spooky episode. We're not going to read off stories. I'm looking for real life experiences. And
Oh.
thoughts. First question. Name something you would say. I'm just kidding. So, do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in magic? Sorry. Yes.
I like we always just leave whenever Taylor does something.
I deserve it. Just boot me
Okay.
off the podcast already.
No.
No.
We're the three amigos. And to answer your question, yes, I do.
Yes, I answered your question as well. Yes.
Why, gentlemen? Why? Why do you feel a
Because-
connection to the afterlife?
Because I lived in a house with a ghost.
Pray tell.
I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. He just kind of stood in the hallway and glared at you when you went to pee in the middle of the night, so...
Wait, time out.
That's rude.
The ghost is in the hallway, looks at you. After you come out of the bathroom.
No, and I really should have my wife tell this. She won't, but she sees ghosts. So I've never really seen them. I can just kind of feel their presence when they're around, right? And it was just some dude, just creeped in the hallway at 2 a.m. every night. That's it. That's the extent of it. Just every time I get up to go pee at like 2 or 3 a.m, my wife wouldn't. She wouldn't go to the bathroom in the middle of the night because she said there was always a man at the end of the hallway staring at her.
I would drop the pants and spread the cheeks and moon the guy.
I just felt like someone standing there just growing at me.
Oh.
Glaring at me. That's it.
That story could have gone a completely different way. Good save.
Yeah, man, I bent over,
No.
sat on the toilet, and took a poop.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Good save. Again.
In the ghost mouth. Okay, anyway.
No! There it is. Ben ruined it.
Okay. Devin, what say you? Why do you believe in the paranormal?
Well, one, kind of going back to the aliens episode, like to me it almost seems silly not to believe that we're the only things to exist in our universe, but it also kind of makes sense to think that we're not the only things that exist in a different plane, because you know how they always say like ghosts are on like a different plane of existence, like they're here but they're not here at the same time.
Yeah.
But also because of first-hand experiences, because I went to one of the most haunted places ever.
Oh, that's right.
And it was something.
The haunted museum?
Yes, that is one, but there's actually 2 places I've been. I guess technically that's 2 places I've been. I didn't even think about the second one. But yes, I went to Zach Bagans' museum. That was creepy.
Shout out to him.
And I think, didn't I tell that story on the scary
in the
one?
Basement, yeah.
Cue that.
Touching you.
Cue that track real quick.
And we're going through, and then the people in front of us, they start moving really fast, and it kind of freaked us out. So we all start moving, and it's kind of dark, so we all have our hands like on each other's shoulders and stuff, so we're shuffling out, and we just feel something around us. And we go upstairs, and we're all upstairs. Everything's lit again. We're fine. The lady can tell that something weird had happened, but she just kind of keeps the tour going. I turn to my mom, and I'm like, whew, man, that was kind of scary. I thought you were going to rip my shoulders off. She goes, I was in front of you. I was the last one in line, and I felt something on my shoulders, like, grabbing me like this.
No. Get
So ever
out of
since
here.
then, I will not go back to that museum after that. Nope.
Anyway, so there's that story.
Whoa.
But I know, wow, crazy. But I also went to Deadwood, South Dakota, and that convinced that is a haunted place. Have either of you guys ever been or heard about it ever?
I have not. Pray tell, my friend. Pray tell.
Sounds familiar.
Okay, so Deadwood is a famous historic western town.
Wait, it's
It's
a ghost with
nestled-
an erection. Deadwood. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't that be the opposite? Forget about. I'm gonna go home. Wait,
I'm sorry. I need drugs
I am
today
home.
or something. I don't know.
Adderall.
Just gonna smack my mute button on my.
Wow, and just like that, so much better. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Unmute yourself. I need to hear your voice.
I didn't hear any of that.
I don't.
Oh,
I
good.
don't hear him now. Oh,
Did you
okay.
scream ooh? I can read lips.
Never. I would
Did you
never.
I should have known that sound. But
Devin, you have to add these sounds in post so they know what
The
we're
best part is you guys can't hear this.
Mommy milkers.
I'm gonna mute the sound.
mommy milkers.
We cannot say Deadwood and then play Careless Whisper. Wait,
but you know what we
okay,
can do?
Hear me out. I know I say this all the time. Imagine
Mommy
Shut
milkers.
up. Imagine a t-shirt idea where it's a skeleton playing a saxophone and it says Deadwood beneath it.
I mean,
Only-
technically, still true.
Only we would know. And there's
Well-
a blurred bar down below.
Blurred bar.
Anyway, continue.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So Deadwood, it's a historic ghost town.
Oh yeah, we were telling
Okay.
a ghost story. All right.
And so the way that the town sits is kind of interesting because it's in the Blackfoot or Black Hill Mountains. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I'll correct myself up here somewhere. But so the mountains kind of sit inward, and then the town is like right in between it, like right in between like this little valley in between the mountains. It's actually really cool looking. It's a beautiful place. Extremely haunted though. It's actually where have you guys ever heard of Wild Bill Hickok?
I have not. I
Nope.
feel
So
so
he's
lame.
So here's a little brief history right there. So, he was a big face in Western history and culture, but he was actually killed at the saloon. In fact, no, that's
yeah, I
that's
know. Yeah.
don't confuse the people. Although now I
If they're
want to watch
confused, they
Tombstone.
dummy.
Now I want to watch Tombstone. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Anyway, but fun fact, he was killed while he was playing poker, and the hand that he had, because of the hand that he had when he died, that's actually where they got the term "dead man's hand."
Really?
Is from him, yeah, because basically what happened, he was playing poker, guy came in through the back entrance and shot him in the back of the head, and it actually went through the table, and the hand that he had...
Wait, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This
I've
is
been
in
once I
Ghost
started.
Adventures.
Yes.
I've seen the table.
Yes.
Yes, I know exactly
Yes.
what you're talking about.
I've been
I
there.
know this one.
Okay,
You
I've
went
been
to
there.
The saloon?
Yes, I went to the saloon. I also went to the Bullock Hotel, which is where my
Yeah.
experiences happened. Like, the moment you walk in, you feel a change in, I don't know, just everything. Like, you feel a change in temperature, you feel a change in atmosphere. It's just, it kind of has this almost kind of gloomy kind of feeling to it. And there's a room, the Bullock Suite, you can actually stay in. I did not do this, but they've had reports of people being scratched. They have a mirror, I guess, like one of those old style mirrors that flips. People have had that rotate on them. They've had windows open and shut, and they've actually had their bed covers completely thrown off of them.
Alright, you're done. You're muted.
All right, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry. That was the perfect timing. I had to. They had
Ah,
their
just
bed
'cause I
covers
said bed
completely
sheets.
thrown off them.
But so between that and Zach Bagan's museum, I 100% believe in the paranormal. Absolutely. Anyway.
I'd
fair.
agree. I am a scientific person.
Yeah.
Come from a scientific major. The fact that our eyes can see like just barely like on the spectrum of light and color, our eyes can see just a tiny fraction of that. Who's to say there aren't things that live in like ultraviolet light that you can only see through there, or infrared?
Yeah.
Or like how they're always talking about like how animals and babies can like see things, like those videos, like you'll see a dog just staring at a corner but there's nothing there.
Dude, story time.
Oh.
Best
Let
boy
your
grip.
baby going sit.
Oh no.
No, best boy grip. Sitting on the bed, pointing to the corner of the room, arms outstretched, just dada, dada. And we're like, who are you talking to? And she points to the corner. She's like, dada. And I'm like, no, I'm right here. And then she looks up at like the top of the ceiling, like it's just dada, dada, and starts crawling towards it. And I was like, no, we're not gonna do that.
It's like, great, the house is haunted.
I'm pretty sure. I know every. That reminds me of Shrek. The baby in Shrek.
Wow.
Now I have new nightmares again.
But anyway, I'd say I believe on several experiences, but the apartment we're at's haunted. I feel like I know everyone says that, but for real.
No, theirs is actually haunted.
So there was
Oh.
the producer and I were just sitting watching TV, and this basket on our table just flies off, like falls to the ground. It was super heavy, had a ton of medical equipment and stuff in it, and so I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I go around, and on our counter we had a plug-in for like one of those wax melter, Scentsy sparkles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there. I watch the plug literally unplug, fall on the counter, and I tell my wife, I was like, oh, look what's happening. And it's sliding across the counter, the plug. And she was like, stop doing that. Like, I'm 10 feet away from it. I'm not touching it. And
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it slides off the counter and drops. Which is...
Huh. Yep, you got ghost, boy.
There's another one. I swear we have a ghost dog. Sounds weird. But... yeah, so there I was... doing something, best boy Grip taking a nap, had a baby monitor, and at this point we had our dog in our apartment. She lives at my parents now. Darn economy. Anyway.
Darn economy.
So sitting there on the baby monitor, I just hear my dog go ballistic, like full on barking and growling. So best boy Grip wakes up, starts blood curdling screaming. And so I was, so pissed because I was like, my dog, like, just woke her up, took forever to put her down for a nap. So I get up, storming, acting all mad, and I hear a jingle behind me, and I turn around, and my dog is sitting next to me. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I go in, open her bedroom door, and she's still screaming, and I comfort her, and my dog won't enter the room.
Oh.
Like, it's just standing there, like, hairs backed up on edge, not going into the room. I was like, my dog's name is Lola. It's like, oh, Lola, it's okay, I'm not mad at you. But, yeah. Put her to bed.
So great, you got ghosts, and you got a ghost Poochie.
Yeah. We'll call him Winton.
Winton?
From
That's
Bluey?
the ghost. Yes.
From Bluey.
He is a dog.
Oh boy, that is true. He is a
I'm trying to
dog.
think of any other ghost stories I have, but I just don't really.
There could be people or things like that. Or we could shift it into fear itself.
Fear.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's switch it. If you don't have any ghosts, then
Okay,
what's the
I wouldn't be
most
surprised if this
scared
was
you've
haunted.
ever been? Okay.
However, I didn't think there was any ghosts or anything. However, I was just terrified out of my mind the whole time we were there. Alright, so, it is summer of 2015.
Set the scene.
I had just graduated high school. Me and some idiot friends hear about the abandoned prison one city over. And it would be so funny if we broke into it and went there late at night.
No.
Funny? What kind of friends did you have?
This is how
Once.
horror movies
For
start,
the record,
Taylor.
this was not Hadley and Nate. This was me, like actual dumb friends.
We love you, Hadley and Nate.
Yeah.
You know who you are, the one who watches first thing.
This is how horror movies start, Taylor. This exact scenario.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't watched any horror movies back then because guess what? I used to be so terrified of horror that I still don't do haunted houses, just by the way. I wouldn't watch horror movies, I wouldn't play horror games, nothing like that.
I worked in a haunted house.
Now I watch and play horror games, whatever, but
It
back
might
then,
save your life one day.
I was so scared of horror that I wouldn't do that stuff. So naturally, when my friends come to me and say, "Hey, we're gonna go to a abandoned prison. You should come." What do I say? Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay.
So, so we go, and there's a hole in the fence. We go through the hole in the fence. We go, broken window, climb through it. We're inside. First thing we see when we walk in, pentagrams on the wall.
Nice.
Pentagrams, graffiti. It's like, but I mean, it was the kind that was just like, there's just some idiots around here spray painting stupid things to be dumb, right, for fun. But the deeper in we got, the more like occultish it was, and it was sketchy, dude. It had like 8 levels that went down. We made it down to like the 3rd level, and by the 3rd level there was snow. We were gone. There was
details.
It was creepy. There was all sorts, still like spray paint and stuff. There was like a 20-foot long pentagram in one of the big areas in the middle.
Oh, good.
With burnt candles on the edges. That was freaking creepy. I don't know if it was just red paint, but there was red splatters in the middle. It was that was as far as we got. We saw that, and we were gone, out, dipped. I was out of there so fast. It was terrifying.
I'm glad you at least did that instead of being like, "Whoa, look at all this scary stuff. We should investigate further."
Oh, there was at one point on like the 2nd level when we were going down and just kind of looking around. All of us were together, and there was a crash down the hallway. We don't know what it was. We didn't go down to investigate it. I kind of looked around and I'm like, dude, was that so-and-so? And then the other person was, no, I'm right here. It was like, because it was 3 of us, right? It was, no, it was creepy.
And you said you didn't have any ghost stories. I'd say that counts as paranormal. That's a little scary.
Sure. But at the same time, with all the occultish stuff in there, I wouldn't be surprised if there was somebody else in there. So
that's also terrifying.
We dipped out real fast.
Like, yeah, ghosts could be scary, whatever. Other people are what terrifies me. Not ghosts. People are the scariest monsters out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some crazy people out there, as I found going through Zach Bagan's museum. Never again. Never, ever again.
Where was the haunted... Not haunted. Where's the prison at?
Provo.
Really?
They tore it down now, and it is a correctional facility for juvenile. It's a juvenile correction center. Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about the old building that was there.
Yup.
Oh, yeah, that's
the one we broke into.
Genius. Really, genius. Great idea, Taylor. I'm glad you're here to be with us.
Wasn't my idea, but I didn't say no, so
the Darwin Sheep Award goes to.
I'll tell you guys his name later if we really want to give him a Darwin Idiot Award.
Okay.
Brandon Herrera, sorry, but we're gonna borrow your Darwin Award for just a second. Thank you.
I'm trying.
Here you go. Beep.
Here you go. Oh, paranormal. Yeah.
Oh, here's one that happened recently. Yeah, I was same apartment, right? Man, I should like burn sage or something.
You really should.
So,
Get you some smudge sticks.
Yeah. Who are you? Where are you? We got freezing temps.
Freezing temps.
But so I was sitting on the bed, and my wife throws me my phone or something just at the foot of the bed, and baby's on the bed just playing with her, and then you get to the point where you're like, I have no idea where my phone is. So I ask her where the phone is, and she's like, I just put it on the foot of the bed. And I was like, okay, could you just call it? So I'm like, the classic throwing up all the sheets and the blankets, looking for everything, and nothing. I can like hear my phone, but I can't find it. And so I was like, oh, maybe it fell under the bed. And so I look under the bed, and I can hear it buzzing where it could be. And slowly but like surely make my way to the front of the bed, and I hear my phone. And under the bed, way in the back, inside of a bag, is my phone.
Oh, that's odd.
Weird. Don't know if it's ghosts.
Yeah.
But...
So, just by the way, we're having these conversations, and you know how Spotify has recommendations and stuff?
Yeah.
I just looked over and this image was on my screen. It made me jump a little bit. It's an album cover, but it creeped me out because I'm just like, we're talking about this stuff and I look over and I just see that.
No, don't like that.
I want to go to a haunted location. What is it, gentlemen, about like ghosts and stuff that's so addicting? That feeling.
I think it's just the
adrenaline rush?
That and the unknown. I think because I don't know. It's exciting, like you said, with adrenaline. Like it's exciting, but I think it's also just our genuine human like wanting to understand things that we don't completely understand. Because there's so much science that goes into like the actual ghost hunting stuff. Like I'm not saying all the stuff on TV is real, but like there's a lot of actual science that goes into, you know, trying to figure out like what this other plane of existence might be or what these entities are or whatever. So
Ectoplasm.
I don't
Ectoplasm.
believe in ectoplasm.
Me neither. I've never seen it. And
I don't want, if it's real based on what it's described like, I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Ghost boogies.
Yeah.
Yeah, boogies.
You're welcome, audience. I tried to save it. I tried. You saw.
But yeah, I think you're right. Like I'm in danger, but not actually in danger.
Unless you
So
are
you
actually
think.
in danger.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy swears to this day that he got hit by something at the prison, but
Yeah.
I didn't see anything, and he didn't say anything at the time. It was just like a day or two after the crash. He says he got hit by something. Like, I don't think you did, because you didn't say anything. You didn't make a noise, like nothing.
All right,
You know,
Devin.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like since we're talking about hauntings and haunted things, I feel like there's one that we just kind of have to mention because it's considered one of the most haunted, cursed things ever. Annabelle.
Oh, yes.
The Annabelle. Annabelle. Have you guys actually heard the real
Annabelle
story?
doll.
Yeah, have you
Yes,
guys actually
yeah.
heard the real story behind that?
No.
Yeah, man. Oh, tell it. Devin.
Taylor hasn't?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's a. Is it called a Raggedy Ann doll?
Yeah, so it's a Raggedy Ann doll. So I'll just kind of give you just the basic over. Hold on, I have this. Okay, I'll just give you the kind of basic overview. So everyone knows like the horror movies that have come out. You know, the Blumhouse movies, about Annabelle and all that kind of stuff. So Annabelle is a haunted Raggedy Ann doll housed in the now closed Occult Museum of the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. She was moved there after supposed hauntings in 1970. Set in the Conjuring universe, all those movies. So according to the Warrens, a student nurse was given the doll in 1970. They said that the doll behaved strangely and that a psychic medium told the student that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a deceased girl named Annabelle, where she gets the name. The student and her roommate tried to accept and nurture the spirit-possessed doll, but the doll reportedly exhibited malicious and frightening behavior. It was at this point the Warrens say they were first contacted, moving the doll to their museum after pronouncing it demonically possessed. But they said that like weird things would happen, like it would pull itself off of shelves. They'd leave it in one room and it would end up in just another room and just be sitting there for no reason.
Doesn't sound malignant.
No, not at all. It would be sitting in a rocking chair, rocking by itself.
Creepy, sure, but I haven't heard anything about someone getting stabbed or.
Well, that's what I'm.
by a doll.
That's what I'm getting to next. One of them supposedly reported bite marks and scratches over their body, but no one was in the house except for the doll. So that's a little scary. Don't you ever do that again.
I just want to.
He straight up just left. He's like,
Possessed dolls? Throw it away.
No, fair enough. Hey, bud.
Hi.
did he scare you away?
I did. I gave some advice to the audience.
Oh. Great.
What is happening?
I hear voices. Anyway, so that's I feel like that's one that we probably couldn't glance over because everybody at this point knows Annabelle now, including you, Taylor. So there you go.
I think your mic just went out. Though.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. You're back.
That
It
was
the
so
ghost.
weird.
Oh no, the ghosts are taking over my microphone now.
More ghosties and stuff.
Yeah.
I-
Anyway,
I want all of us to go to a haunted location.
I would love. I know where we should go.
Where?
The Clown Hotel.
No.
Oh boy.
No, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. I'll go to the Clown Hotel.
Either that, or I'll take you guys out to Deadwood because that's pretty cool.
I would love to go to Deadwood.
Honestly, if we went to Deadwood, we could literally film like a mini vlog series and just stay there for like 2 or 3 days.
I'm down. We're doing
So, okay, future plan. Hold us to it.
it. Okay.
Nope. Taylor's out. He's like, nope.
I commit to nothing.
Okay,
No.
so me and Ben are gonna do it. And then-
I'll 100% do it.
yeah.
Okay. I guess
Oh,
we
he's
can
back.
wrap up this episode based on our plethora of knowledge on horror. Say you're trapped in a haunted house, right? Go to a house, hear creaking, door slams, filled with, I don't know, ghosts, demons, all of the above.
Uh-huh.
What's the first thing you guys are doing?
Leaving?
Well, first I will grab my holy water and sage, stuff them in my underwear, and GTFO.
I feel like going to a house, like, something breaks.
Dang
There
it,
it is
Devin.
again.
You got the thumbs up again.
I think
Yeah.
I would investigate. I'm the kind of guy that'd be like, I have to
Actually,
be sure.
let me rephrase that. And that happens, I'm pulling Doom Guy out of my back pocket. I let him go
You-
nuts while I sneak out the door.
No, we're not playing that game. You don't get the Doom Guy this
But
time.
he was my friend.
I take out
It would be nice.
Frodo Baggins and I throw him at the demon.
I was really hoping you'd say Mike Wazowski, and then I was going to but he's now an ash pile.
I pull out a handful of sand. Mike Wazowski.
Oh no, Mike Wazowski's a ghost now too.
Ghost
Oh.
Mike living it up.
Whoa!
Okay,
why did my
what would
Discord
be-
connection just tank?
What would be the worst
Wow.
horror movie to be stuck in?
The worst horror movie?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the situation. If it's for me, if it was a haunting one, even though the movies are just kind of meh, but she still creeps me out, is The Nun. Especially the first one, like the first Nun movie. Being trapped in a scary castle with that thing, and especially when there's a door that says God ends here. No. Nope. Nope. Don't want to be there. Nope.
A tough
Big
one
nope.
for me would be A Quiet Place.
Oh,
I'm a very loud
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, that's true. Ben
that would
Voucher.
be really hard.
Ben Stamp of approval. Yeah, he is very loud.
Imagine you just die because you ripped one inside of an abandoned Arby's. Like, oh, 2 million beef and cheddars.
Actually, Corridor Digital came out with a video of A Quiet Place, but they eat a can of beans. It's pretty good.
Why am I
course they
not
did.
surprised?
But
I
if
love
you know
Corridor.
me, I'm the kind of guy that would be like, the aliens are right there. Oh,
Oh, sorry, everyone. It's like, well, great, now we're dead.
no. I think, honestly, the worst one would have, like, it. I think Pennywise after you.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's all psychological until it's not.
Well, it actively feeds off of your fear, too, so it knows
Yeah.
exactly what you're the most scared of.
What's
Like,
this movie called? Crap.
There's-
1 second, I gotta remember the name.
There's one
Done.
Noodles was telling me about of this clown, and it's super gory. Like, Killer Clown.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, I have to look it up. It's just one of those. I think a good horror movie like has the psychological, but too much gore, like slasher films,
Yeah.
just loses me.
You know, I think I kind of agree with you more on the Pennywise, because the nun scares me, but because she scares me, Pennywise would know that and he would just turn himself into the nun. And then make it worse. So yeah, actually, yeah, Pennywise might be the scariest thing.
Oh,
Ever.
it's called
What is this?
Terrifier. Terrifier is the movie.
Oh, Art the Clown, yes.
1 second.
Ah.
I gotta remember this movie.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen Terrifier, but it's
I've heard
a
things.
bloody one. He's
I've not watched
creepy.
it. Yeah.
Art is freaking like you sir. You're that scary, very scary. I'm adding so much stuff for myself to edit into.
Run. Have you guys seen the movie Run?
Run?
No, I'm gonna look it up.
That
I
one,
am also
if
gonna
you
look it up.
were the main character in that movie, that would be horrifying. So I'll give you a rundown while you're looking up. Basically, the bad person in the movie is the mother, and so she has a baby, but the baby dies, and then she kidnaps a baby from the hospital and raises that baby as her own.
Okay.
But she ends up going a little crazy, thinking that maybe this child will figure out that she's kidnapped, and starts giving her dog medicine that makes it so she can't use her legs.
Yes, I know what you're talking
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, and she just keeps her trapped in the house forever. So she finally breaks out, but it's, oh my gosh,
Okay.
it's
Those are
it's
terrifying.
freaking creepy.
about. Oh, the opposite. Want to know the dumbest horror movie of all time?
Sharknado.
That's not a horror movie. That's a documentary of awesome movies.
It's a documentary.
The
My bad.
dumbest horror movie is Night Swim.
I haven't seen that one.
Don't
I have not
waste
heard
your
good
time.
things about it.
Don't waste. It's about a pool that it's not haunted. It's not ghosts. There's a pool that comes from natural spring water that grants whatever wish you want. But if you do that wish, you have to sacrifice a life. And the water possesses you, and you become like you become like this gross, like just angry version of yourself that tries to drown someone, and then as soon as the person sacrificed, everything goes back to normal, and it's the dumbest movie in the entire world.
Okay, based on the ads that I've seen for it, I would not have guessed that was the plot
'cause
line. That's
we thought it was ghosts and stuff. No, it's inside the water are the past victims. Spirits.
Rubber.
But
Rubber. That's a classic.
It's about a tire that has psionic abilities and blows people up with its mind.
that's
A
not real.
murderous.
You
A
guys are
murderous
messing
tire.
with me.
We're not.
No, it's
Look
a
it
real
up,
movie.
Rubber.
It is a
the
real
tire's
movie.
name Robert or something?
Yeah, it's like Robert or Alfred, some kind of stupid name, but yeah, it's a real thing.
It
It's
has
real.
6 stars on IMDb.
Yeah, people love it.
It's one of those that's so dumb that it's good type of thing. It's in that kind
Robert.
of.
I've never seen it, but it looks so stupid.
Yep. So there's another piece of trivia for Ben to lose brain cells to.
See, Lights Out. Have you guys seen Lights Out?
I have seen that.
That
That one was
one
not
was
too
the
bad.
scary one, but I think by the end it was kind of, I don't know, the whole UV light being how you damage her was kind of dumb to me, but, you know.
Yeah.
That
Sorry,
makes sense.
spoiler alert, after I said it.
I guess, like, with most horror movies, the thing that's scary is the unknown, and as soon as your brain sees it, you acclimate to it. I would argue that's the same thing with real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, say there's a ghost. If I were a ghost haunting someone, I would do it occasionally. Keep them on their toes. I wouldn't show up all the time and watch you pee at 2 a.m. I would just sit there and, keep them on edge.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like the dark. One of my favorite things in horror movies is when, like what you said, they use the dark because your brain, your eyes, your mind, everything plays tricks on you when you're in the dark because your brain tries to fill in those pieces. But I also love when horror movies don't. I like it when they don't do that obvious jump scare setup where they'll have like a loud music trill, be like, like you know something's gonna happen. I love it when there's silence. Or it's just natural
That's why
sounds.
I like A Quiet Place.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
Quiet Place
exactly.
nails that.
They did it
so
perfect.
well.
Like, you don't really hear much of anything, just wind, maybe some trees, but then in the distance you hear this, like something in the back.
Well, because it's so quiet all the time, like all of a sudden you'll actually get a jump scare because a loud noise will happen.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, no, they're gonna die now.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, at the end of the first one, that was heart-wrenching.
I know. Good movie. If you haven't seen
Such a
it,
good
go see
movie.
it. It's good.
I heard the third one came out.
Yeah.
didn't
Or
watch
is
that.
coming out.
No, it came out. I
It
think.
did?
I'm pretty
It
sure
is
Sam and
called-
Josh went to watch it.
Oh, no, it did come out. It's out.
Is it out? Okay. I'm gonna have to go see it because I really like The Quiet Place. 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Both
day
good.
one. It came
Day
out.
1. That's what it's called. Yep.
A movie that's... It's decent, but... Have you heard of Come Play?
No.
So, Come Play,
no.
I would recommend it. Just the monster in it, his name is Larry. And
Everybody wants the water buffalo.
Yes.
Don't make me put Herbert on here. I'll do
No.
it.
No. No.
That's what I thought.
Don't put
So-
my cucumber on the screen.
That's it. He's going on.
So the monster on that, I think the scariest things for me are small head, small body, long arm, long legs, and big hands. I don't know why. Those are the scariest
Because it doesn't
monsters.
fit what your brain sees is natural in nature.
It's the uncanny
Yeah.
valley, or like limbs that have 2 joints in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one that used to creep me out until the movie got going. Like again, it's one of those that suffers from showing the monster or the creature, I think, too much or too soon. But I love in the first Insidious when they go into the bedroom and you see him up in the top corner, but you don't see a lot of him. Like you basically just see his eyes and his teeth, and then everything's just like black shadow. That freaked me out when that movie came out. I was like, oh no!
See, same. And then they showed the weird-looking Darth Maul goat guy, and I was like, okay, you
Like,
just
well,
ruined
yeah.
the entire.
Because all I could see was Darth Maul as well. Ruined it. Soiled it. Soiled
You
it.
know what? You know
Soiled
what
it.
creeped me out real good? You guys ever watch The X-Files?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the episode about the twins. The twin boys where
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the twins died when they were young.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one.
I remember
Bro,
that.
That one scared me so bad. Maybe it's
That
because
was
I
a
have
dark
twins, but it was
That was a
really,
dark
really
one.
dark. Yeah,
From what I remember. It's been a long time, but yeah, that one sticks with you.
it's a good one.
Like,
Or
oh, go ahead.
the one where those girls murder the guy with the bleachers at a dance.
I don't remember that one.
They it has to. I don't remember what the episode had to do with. All I remember, and I remember this because every time I go behind the bleachers, I'm like, hope there's not some creepy girls who can control bleachers with their brains, cause I'll be dead.
I thought you would think of a corn dog.
What?
What?
No,
Corn dog.
never mind. I thought you found this out after recording. Bleachers, corn dog. You had an experience?
Oh gosh, no!
Oh, there we go. Kind
I
of made
had
me feel
scrubbed
like
that
an
from
idiot.
my brain, dude.
I was gonna say, I must be missing a story.
Okay, so my brain
It
was
took him
on
a hot
horror.
minute.
My brain was on horror, so I didn't think of that corn. Thank you so much, Ben.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to find out what this is now. Now you have me. You have my curiosity and my
I'll tell you
attention.
right now if you promise to cut it out because it's not family friendly enough for the episode.
Ah. You never told me that story. Wait,
No,
this
I
happened
forgot.
at the. This happened at. Wow. Yeah, definitely got to cut that one out. But
Yeah, you have to cut it out. But yeah, so there you go. Anyways,
Well,
that's a horror story.
sorry.
I don't know. That is a horror story for me. But
I'm sorry, you guys. You're not going to be able to hear that story. I'm sorry. The only maybe if we ever get an OnlyFans, Ben,
No.
then maybe you can hear the story.
if you want to
It's a
Venmo
joke.
me $5, I'll tell you the story.
If we hit 5,000 subscribers in a month, then you can hear the story.
Yep. Get on it.
Because that ain't gonna happen.
I
All right.
think the scariest movies I refuse to watch are the ones that deal with serial killers because they're too realistic for me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
My
I
wife had
can't.
me watch Dahmer with her that mini series.
I just stopped
Oh.
watching Bates Motel.
Yeah.
Bro. I get super paranoid,
The paranoia starts to set in.
but serial killers aren't too common. But still, it's just
No,
the
but
idea.
the problem is you'd never know.
Yeah. There are a lot of I feel like psychotic people out there.
What's your favorite horror games?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. I love Outlast.
I was
All
about
of
to
them.
say.
Outlast, you can't go wrong. Phasmophobia is a huge one right now.
That was so
Um,
fun.
The most recent one that I played, though, that I was so super impressed with, and I don't think it gets enough love, is Still Wakes the Deep.
I haven't seen that one.
Masterpiece. It's not a long game. It's like 6 or 7 hours worth, but it's so good. It's just it plays on every single fear: claustrophobia, being afraid of the dark, the ocean, everything. You're on an oil rig in the 1970s, and it's drilling, and it drills into something, and that something starts to take over the ship. It's basically The Thing on an oil rig, is what it reminded me of.
Oh.
So good. So if you haven't played it, play it. That's a free plug. Play it.
Hands down,
Do it.
my favorite horror game is Among the Sleep.
That's a good one.
They
I don't know that one.
nailed that. It is about a baby and how they're seeing, or like a toddler, and how they're seeing the world through, like it's through their eyes with an overly drunk and abusive mom and a dad that's never there. And the story is so sad, but they nail everything.
Oh my gosh,
It's
I
so
know.
good.
I know what you're talking about.
Among
Yeah.
the Sleep.
I watched
That's-
Markiplier play it.
Yeah,
I
I,
agree,
haven't
that's
seen
a
Mark play it.
fabulous
I
game.
watched H2O Delirium. Well, originally I watched Guns for Hire play it. And then a few years ago I was like, I want to watch that again. But he had taken his channel down because it wasn't, I don't know. He just, if he doesn't get enough views, he just deletes the channel. Because he has other channels, right?
Oh, I see.
And then I watched H2O Delirious play it. And that was the last time I watched it. But now I want to go watch Mark play it because he's fantastic.
That's a good one. I forgot about that game, but yeah, that one's fabulous.
So good.
There are no wow, Outlast is 90% off right now.
There you
Anyway,
go.
I would say Outlast. I never played it, but I watched
Outlast.
Mark play it.
I watched Guns for Hire play that one too.
See, that one was that was my first introduction to horror with graphic
I
kind
actually
of,
think it was for me too.
and that really spooked me. The second Outlast I couldn't. That was way too, I don't know, demonic for me. Super
Yeah,
cool.
that one gets really, really,
Yeah,
really
I
dark.
didn't finish
Yeah.
Outlast 2 either.
Like in the beginning, anything with dead babies, no. But
Yep.
I will say though, I've been playing the Outlast Trials, the new one that you
it
can
good?
play with 3 or 4 friends. I think it's actually a co-op game. It's not bad. It's pretty scary, and the
Uh-oh.
situations are
uh,
horrible.
Taylor
Uh-oh.
and I.
Sounds like me and Ben might need to get a game.
Well, and it's cross-platform. I have it on my Xbox,
Uh-oh.
so maybe we could do
Oh.
some Outlast Trials.
How much is it?
I think I got it for $30-40. It's not super expensive.
Oof, that's too much money.
It's not too bad. I think it's on sale though right now. I think it's on sale on PC
$25
Game Pass.
on sale on.
There you go. But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's freaky.
I think
it is freaky.
But my favorite horror game I've ever played of all time is Alien Isolation.
Oh, Alien Isolation is so good. That's a masterpiece.
I've never seen that one. I've heard a lot about it.
Oh, you gotta play it.
Just the coding behind it. The alien, the xenomorph, doesn't know where you are. It doesn't have the code find player chase. Yeah. All it is that it uses actual cues. It's a learning kind of AI to find you.
Oh,
so it's
interesting.
terrifying.
It's ChatGPT hunting you down.
Essentially, yeah, kinda. It like if you try to hide in the same spot every single time, it'll learn and be like, I'm gonna go check this spot first. So if you try to hide in the first locker in the first room you go into, you're probably gonna get ripped out of that locker and die. More than likely.
Terrifying.
Oh, Dead by Daylight. Not your typical horror game, but that one's real fun. I've gotten jump scared on that a few times from
Freaking
Michael
Tippy.
Myers that don't get the freaking
Oh
horror
yeah.
radius. And Tippy, he is so creepy in that game.
Yeah.
He's
Tippy,
really
if
good
you're
at it.
listening, you're really good.
Oh,
He is
my
listening.
camera.
Although
just got
now
jump
it's
scared.
probably about time to wrap up.
I just got jump scared by my camera. My camera flashed saying that the battery's almost dead, and I was like, what's that?
Oh, sorry. Seeing your TV in the background. The scariest video I've ever seen. Just a short video. Real or fake, I don't care. Whoever did it, amazing. Have you seen the one where the guy is recording his chair rocking back and forth?
No.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I looked
I don't know
up
if I have.
Outlast Trials, and it was in the background, and the trailer started playing, so I heard a scream and, like, blood splatter. Woo! Okay, anyway.
That's funny.
This guy is recording his chair rocking back and forth, and he's telling it to stop. And then the camera goes to the TV, and you can kind of see something in the TV. And so the TV's turned off, and he's like, "Oh, I see you in the chair," and it stands up and like runs at him, and he turns around and goes, "Nope, nope, 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 nope," and he's like, "Honey, we're going out to dinner." Have you seen that?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll end it on the.
And
Gosh, every time I go to the general chat of Discord, I keep seeing that image you put, Ben. I get jump scared by my own stupid face.
when someone walks in on you mid-wipe.
Wait, say it again. Prove that you're here. Why do you keep turning off the TV? Ooh. Hey, hon. Come here. Look.
No, I can't deal with that.
I don't think it's just down here. Look at that. This is the most active during the day that I've... Oh, there goes the Xbox too. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, wow. Wait. I swear I can see.
No!
Ooh, stop it. I'm not liking that. Hun, let's go to dinner or something for a while. Time to go.
Nope. Nope. I'm out.
Every hair on my body just stood up.
Right?
I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
said, if it is fake, well done to that guy. But
That was really well done if it is
Yeah.
fake. That was fabulous.
terrifying. See,
Well, that
okay,
was-
time out.
Ugh.
If that something like that was in my house, I think I'd be genuinely sad and upset, like scared.
Time to move.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a
gosh.
good little spooky episode. I wasn't expecting that today, but I like it.
So it made me think of it because in Devin's TV screen, like behind him, I was like, oh, I swear I could see something.
Yeah, there is.
You-
There's literally
you
just
guys
someone
are-
standing over Devin in that screen.
You guys are so... You're not going to prank me. We're not going to do... Ah!